Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Quaker Sports Recap. The fall season got underway last week and our Quaker teams started out strong. I stopped by girls soccer, boys soccer, girls volleyball, freshman, JV, and varsity football, which I'll tell you about later, and field hockey, which I'll tell you about next. Let's get right to it! On Wednesday, last year's New York State runner-up field hockey team faced off against Iroquois on their turf at home. The Quakers were fresh off a 6-0 victory against Holland the night before and were looking to continue that momentum. Orchard Park took an early lead off a goal by Ella Fercucci 4 minutes and 27 seconds into the first quarter. Hallie Senfield doubled the Quaker lead. A minute later, OP led 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. Senfield opened up the scoring in the second quarter to give OP a 4-0 lead. Senfield then fed Elise Brady with a nice pass, and Brady converted to put the Quakers up 5-0. The Quakers took a 6-0 lead at the end of the half. In the second half, the Quakers protected their lead, earning a 6-0 shutout victory for the second night in a row. Lucy Bowen stopped many shots in the well-earned shutout. After the game, I asked Bowen how she kept her focus through the game.
I just had to keep calm and keep breathing and talk to my defense and communicate.
Playing in their second game in 2 nights, I asked Coach Mark Harrion how she kept the team fresh and focused.
We made sure that the girls held their position so they didn't get tired, and we had a lot of passing, a lot of 5-yard passes, and worked up the ball up the field, and we just tried holding possession as long as possible.
Next up, the girls travel to Amherst on Tuesday.
How are you guys going to prepare for the next game?
We need to work on our transitional work, and we need to work on more corners.
All right, well, that's all. Thank you.
That was a great first step to another regional championship. Watching their victory was a wonderful way to spend a beautiful late summer day. The weather wasn't nearly as good at the football game on Friday, but the action was just as fierce. Let's see how the game turned out. Spoiler alert, the Quakers win. On Friday, the Orchard Park Quakers football team kicked off their season on the road in the rain at Sweet Home. Orchard Park started out fast, opening the scoring on a 19-yard pass from Brady Ciano to Jack Ciano. The Quakers took a 28-0 lead midway through the second quarter. As the rain intensified, so did the pressure from Sweet Home. Even so, Orchard Park held a 28-13 lead at the end of the half. After an extended halftime, the momentum continued for the Panthers. Sweet Home took the lead 37-35 following a safety on a punt attempt. Orchard Park regained the lead with 2 touchdowns, the last one chewing up over 10 minutes of clock, leaving Sweet Home with little time to mount an effective comeback. OP won at 49-37, taking a knee to run out the clock. Brady Ciano finished tonight with 154 yards on the ground and 238 yards in the air. Luke Dana was the recipient of 8 passes for 126 yards, adding 4 tackles and assists on the defensive side of the ball. Noah Wisniewski was a perfect 7 for 7 on point after tries. I caught up with Coach Cieslik the next day to talk about the hard-earned victory.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thanks for having me today. I'm excited to meet with you.
Oh, of course. Coach, obviously the halftime was a very interesting situation being trapped in the locker room. What was halftime like, and how did you keep the team composed?
I didn't have to keep the team composed. We've got a great leadership group, and our 5 captains, in addition to the other team captains, knew that it's just a little distraction. Extra 15, 20 minutes, no big deal. We were anxious to start the second half. Our guys did a great job, under control.
Very good, very good. Coach, as the rain got harder, Sweet Homes got faster. How did you adjust that with your game plan to deal with that?
To be honest with you, Max, we just made some dingbat mistakes. It happens sometimes. Both teams practice, right? Sweet Home's a good, talented team. They got some athletes out there. We made a couple mistakes. We're anxious to get back to practice and fix those. Not great football in a couple of instances there, but that's okay, because at the end of the game, the guys persevered and stuck to the game plan. No one's going to play a perfect game. We just want to minimize those mistakes.
Now, Brady Ciano, I noticed he ran the ball a lot. Now, I would like to ask, was that due to the rain, or was that part of the original game plan?
So our offense takes what's given, right? So we always have what we call run-pass options. So Brady's job is to read the box. When the box is heavy, he throws. When the box is light, he runs. So Sweet Home gave us an opportunity to have only 5 men in the box. And if we're blocking with 5 linemen, we like Brady all day with those chances. And so he took advantage. He ended up with 16 carries for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns, just on the ground. Another 234 and 4 through the air. So anytime you have 6 touchdowns in high school football, good things happen.
Yeah, I mean, he was crazy. Sweet Home didn't have 5 great scoring drives. It was more like 4 great plays and 1 great scoring drive. What changes do you make to shut down the big plays?
Yeah, it wasn't that we were out-coached or out-schemed. We just made a couple of mistakes and gave up big plays. And so, it's a sensitive balance. Sweet Home's got some good players on that team. And as we say here in OP, big-time dudes make big-time plays. So they made a couple. We'll fix it. We'll definitely fix it. I promise we'll fix it. We'll get to it. Just a little breakdown. We'll get it.
And now Niagara Falls, how do you prepare for them next week?
Yeah, they're a very similar team to Sweet Home in that historically we've had good success against them, but no one cares about history, right? This is all about Road 24. So it's our first league game. We're really focused on a league victory to go 1-0 in league play. That's what counts towards final playoff standings, and that's really what we're focused on. So we know they're going to have athletes. We're going to have to rally and tackle and block, and we're excited for that chance.
All right, well, thank you, Coach. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, bud.
Of course, field hockey and football weren't the only teams with games last week. All of our teams gave us something to cheer about. Let's see how all of our teams did. Girls volleyball lost a hard-fought match to Frontier on Tuesday. The match went into a 5th game, with the girls coming up just short. Boys volleyball dropped their match against Canisius, but JV won their tournament at home on Saturday. Girls soccer started their season with a couple of nice wins before dropping a game to Newport. Boys soccer also started their campaign with 2 big victories. Field hockey started the season with 2 dominant 6-0 shutouts. Boys cross country finished 7th at the Knox Invitational. Girls cross country started their defensive last year's Section 6 championship, crowned with a first place finish at the Knox Invitational. Alexis Sinelli and Annabelle Chikansky led the way for the Quakers. Girls swimming won their tri-school meet on Saturday. Penny Chorzay led the way for the Quakers. Football battled back for a comeback win over Sweet Home on the road and in the rain. JV shut out Sweet Home the next day in windy conditions. The freshmen battled back from a 16-0 deficit to tie St. Francis. Great job, Quakers. Up next, we have a Summer or So Questions segment with cheerleaders Gracie Wilford and Lily Croft. Let's learn more about Gracie and Lily.
What was your favorite subject in school?
English. Math.
2 of my least favorites. If you could change one cheerleading rule, what would it be?
That's a good one. Cheerleading rule? Probably harder stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I've ever heard anyone say harder.
Lots of safety rules we have to follow.
Which is better, the commons or the cafeteria?
Commons.
Commons.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Funny, outgoing,
Kind.
funny, outgoing, kind.
All right. I would say empathetic, nice, and funny.
If you could know the answer to one question, what would you like to know?
The answer to one question.
Yes, any question, anything.
I don't get how traffic works.
Probably like my future, like what happens in the future.
Like a Zoltar.
Yeah.
What's your favorite breakfast cereal?
My favorite breakfast cereal, Fruit Loops.
Lucky Charms.
Oh, I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What ingredients would go on a perfect sandwich?
Perfect sandwich. I like mayo.
I don't like sandwiches. Like I don't like any kind of them.
Thanks for watching this week's Quaker Sports Recap. There are over 50 games on the schedule for this week, so I hope that you can get out and cheer on our teams. I hope to see you at a game, match, or meet, and together we can shout, "Go Quakers!"